Michelle, let's start with where this began. First of all, historically, in your right elbow, you had an ulnar uh, nerves transplant. Thank you. Okay, and that was how long ago?
04.
2004. Okay,
August
so today is
04.
May 23rd, 2012. All right.
Right.
So what you learned, you said, from the ulnar nerve transplant is what do you pay attention to with your right elbow?
I know not to lean on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So what day did this happen? It was a Friday, you told me?
It happened on a Thursday night.
Thursday night. Okay. So Thursday night you were sitting watching TV.
Correct.
And
I had my hands on my lap. I had my feet up and my hands on my lap.
okay, and you were watching TV.
And I was watching TV. I was in the corner.
Okay, and then what happened?
All of a sudden I felt something really funny, and then all of a sudden it settled in my wrist, and it felt really weird.
Okay.
Then I went to pick up my wrist, and it went just flopped forward. And I'm like, what the heck? So I thought I was just tired. Maybe I overworked my arm.
Uh-huh.
So then I went to bed. Next day I woke up, and it was just as bad.
Okay.
And
So
it's,
you mean it was your right wrist was
my
flapping?
right wrist, totally. I had no control at all. None.
Okay. What day was that?
That was Friday the 23rd, a month ago today.
Of April.
March. I'm
March.
sorry, 2 months ago
2 months,
today.
okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
23rd of March. Okay,
Correct.
2012. So literally exactly 8 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then what did you do? Did you
Went
go
to
to
an emergency room.
Okay, what did they do for you?
They did a brain MRI, and they put a splint on me.
Okay,
And the brain MRI, they said, came back negative. Everything was normal. And
Good.
I spent 2 nights there.
all right, and what did they tell you about the splint?
I would be in it 6 months to a year.
All right, and then they referred you here?
No, to a neurologist.
Oh, okay, and the neurologist looked at you. What did the neurologist tell you?
And I told them that I was working for you,
Uh-huh.
and that you were going to take care of me with this problem.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't believe me.
Okay, and what did he tell you about your arm?
He said it would take about 6 months to a year.
Okay.
You know, so it's okay.
Did he give you a diagnosis?
He said it was palsy.
Okay, so you had a radial nerve palsy?
Correct. That's exactly what he said.
Okay, great. So you came here a couple of days later, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was released on the 25th of March, so I was here it was a Sunday, and I was here the 26th, it was a Monday.
Okay, so we did some different kinds of things. We put you into therapy right away, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and we did a lot of work on that arm. What did I tell you to do with the splint?
Not to wear it.
Okay. Did you wear it very long?
No, I did not.
Okay. So, and did I have you do exercises?
Yes.
Okay. And did
Yes.
you do them?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's 8 weeks later. You were told that you were going to have to keep that arm in the splint because you had a radial nerve palsy, sudden onset. You went back last week or 2 weeks ago to see the neurologist again?
Almost a month ago now.
It was a month ago. Okay. And what did he say when he looked at you?
I improved immensely. Couldn't believe it.
Okay. And this is about 4 weeks ago.
Right.
Okay. And what else did he tell you about this kind of injury?
He said it would just take time to heal, but to continue therapy.
All right.
And no neck manipulations.
No neck right. No,
Right.
Okay. No neck manipulations. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And what did he tell you about how this was caused?
He said I was leaning on it.
Okay. So he told you how the injury happened.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I
And
just, go ahead, I'm sorry.
and how did the injury happen?
I was just watching TV one night.
Okay. And you know how you were sitting because you had surgery on that arm. Are you a little sensitive to how you place that arm?
Correct, I am.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So yes.
And, you know, in regards to the surgery, there's parts of my elbow I am numb,
Uh-huh.
but it's no big deal. I'm glad I had it done.
Okay.
But I know in the back of my mind not to ever put weight on it.
Okay.
So I don't.
So you're real sensitive to that. So you're absolutely convinced that you didn't cause this by having your elbow crooked.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know that for a fact.
So it's now it's been since March 21st, and this is May 9th. So I've been working with you for about 5 weeks, give or take. Now, when you first came in, this right hand wasn't moving, and you couldn't do anything with it, and you were in a splint from your elbow to your fingertips, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So now what I want you to do is just move your hands backwards like that. Okay. And that's under your own power.
Right.
So look at how close that is. That's beautiful. Okay, so put the hands flat. All right. And this happened because you were leaning on your right arm
But
watching TV?
I wasn't leaning on my right arm.
Well, how did this happen again?
I was just sitting watching TV, and all of a sudden I felt this weird rush down my arm, and it settled right here.
Okay, and
And I went to lift it, and it was real weird. And it started going like this.
on its own, it started with
Yeah.
kind
and
of
I'm
moved
like,
back and
what
forth.
the heck is going on? I thought I was just tired.
Huh. All right. So that was what? That was a Friday night?
There was a Thursday night.
Thursday
and
night, okay.
Friday ended up in the hospital.
Okay, and then they diagnosed the neuropathy,
The what was that called? The palsy.
nerve palsy. Okay, and then they put you in the cock-up splint, or the
Right.
the fold splint.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And the neurologist told you that that's not how it happened?
No, he told me I had to lean on it, but I didn't. Honestly, I did not.
Okay. All right. So that's
Mm.
doing really well.
And the reason why
Mhm.
I wouldn't lean on it is because I did have an ulnar nerve transfer. So
Okay.
I know not to lean on this elbow at all.
And yet, let me just get. Oh, there's the scar from the surgery.
Right. That's why I know not to lean on this arm at all. That's why I know I would never put pressure on that elbow.
Oh, cool. Okay. So they couldn't figure out why this happened to you.
No.
All right.
And my mom came in the room with me, and he said, "Did Michelle maybe had a stroke?" And he said, "Absolutely not."
Mm-hmm.
But I know you told me different. That I wasn't gonna sit there and argue with him.
Okay.
You know. So I'm just like, whatever.
All righty. Very cool stuff. It's now almost exactly 8 weeks since the day it happened. And what can you do with your right hand?
I can almost go fine. It's awful functional.
Okay. Yeah. Can you write with it?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Can you pick it up and bend it backwards?
Yes.
Yeah. Pick it up and do this. Okay. All right. And this you couldn't do 8 weeks ago.
No, I had no
Okay.
function at all. No control, rather, over it.
All right. So, for someone who's got a nerve problem, a peripheral neuropathy, any kind of nerve issue, what would you tell them?
Go see a chiropractor. I would.
Yeah. Which chiropractor?
You.
Come on, Liz.
Of course you.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're